Good afternoon, everybody. Anthony Aniano here from RotoBaller Radio and rotoballer.com with your Week 7 Fantasy Baseball Waiver Wire. The waiver wire for the week beginning Monday, May 12th. As always, full disclosure, recording this a few days earlier on Thursday, May 8th. So by the time you see this, injuries can occur, promotions, demotions. Stats will change just a bit over the course of the next couple of days. We use Yahoo roster percentages, trying to find players available in 50% or more of Yahoo leagues. And we'll start with some hitters here, a couple of players who are available. First up, outfielder for Colorado Rockies, Jordan Beck, 23% roster. His rostership's actually gone down a little bit as the initial power display has leveled off with those 5 home runs. However, over the last 14 days, he is still hitting .333, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs, and a stolen base on a dismal Rocky team. He is in a position to keep getting at-bats. On the season now, the batting average is .269, way above league average. He's shown that power with the 5 home runs. He's mixed in some stolen bases with 4 stolen bases, and he's got 12 RBIs. Now, if you're looking for another outfield help, maybe a little deeper format, take a look in Miami. While everybody was adding Stowers, who had been red hot, Dane Myers is available in 90% of Yahoo formats. Outfielder for the Marlins over his last 14 days is hitting .444 with 2 homers, 4 steals, and 9 RBIs. His season-long batting average now is up to .342, 14 ribbies, nice stolen base numbers with 6, and he's mixed in some power with 3. So while Kyle Stowers is the talk right now of the waiver wire ad last week, Dane Myers remains scorching hot for the Miami Marlins, and even if he's not in the lineup every day, if you're in a daily lineup setting, he will remain useful. Now, if you're looking for some corner infield help, Nick Kurtz of the Oakland or Sacramento or the Athletics, whatever they're calling themselves nowadays, we know the minor league numbers. He just hit everything, it seemed like, over the fence. I think he had, 7 home runs, 8 home runs in the minor leagues very, very quickly. Got the promotion to Oakland, and it hasn't been like they thought it would. He hasn't gone yard yet. He's got 5 RBIs. He's hitting .263, and people may have given up on him. And for me, that's the opportunity to pounce because he's rostered in only 27% of leagues. It's available 73%. Now, maybe you add him. You don't put him in your lineup. You put him on your bench. You start seeing the signs of the hot streak coming. I'd rather have him on my team for his power potential than somebody else's. So that's the move for Nick Kurtz. If I get him a little cheaper, hasn't panned out just yet, might be an opportunity now, though, to get him on the cheap off the fab, with the fab money, off the waiver wire. You add him, put him on your bench, maybe some dead weight at the end of the bench, a Jordan Walker type, and ride it out until he gets hot. Speaking of the opposite of hot, actually, the scorching hot, corner infield, first base eligible, also outfield eligible, Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. 27% rostered as well, available in 73% of leagues, and he's hot. On the season now, he's hitting .304, 7 homers, 14 RBIs. Why those numbers are available in 73% of Yahoo leagues makes absolutely no sense to me. Over the last 14 days, the batting average is .343, 4 of those 7 home runs, 8 of those 14 RBIs. Now, I know at times he sits, again, maybe, but if he still gets 5 starts a week, the numbers play. Ryan O'Hearn has been a consistent hitter in his time in Baltimore, showing it again this season. Now, finally, on the offensive side, if you're looking for some potential middle infield help, 2 other additional hitters to be mindful of. First, Cleveland, Daniel Sheeman. What I love about him on Yahoo, in Yahoo formats, second base, shortstop, third base, and outfield eligible. So you're talking corner and middle, outfield, 3 out of the 4 infield positions. The only place he's not is first base, catcher, and pitcher, obviously. He's hitting .343 over his last 14 days. 3 homers, 8 RBIs, upping his home run total now for the season to 5. His RBI total to the season for 11. And his batting average sits at .286 at the time of this recording. That level of infield eligibility, plus the offensive production, especially in a daily lineup format, I absolutely love him, knowing when he plays, odds are I'll be able to get him into my lineup somewhere. My final hitter to mention, and I mentioned him last week, and I'm doubling down and I'm saying it again, Luis Angel Acuna of the New York Mets. Second base, shortstop eligible. And guys, let's be very real about this. He is the Mets' everyday second baseman, not Jeff McNeil. And there have been games recently where McNeil has played second, Acuna has played third, or they put McNeil in left field due to injury to some of the outfielders there, Jose Siri, whatever, and Acuna has still played second base. He is in the lineup every day. He's a plus defender, plus contact, plus speed, and I do think the power comes. Over the last 14 days, Acuna is hitting .314 with 3 stolen bases. He's mixed in 4 RBIs. He's gotten his season-long batting average up to .295. He's stolen 9 bases in 10 attempts, 90% success rate, 5 RBIs. Doesn't have a home run yet, but remember last year when he got called up, when Lindor was hurt down the stretch, he did go yard. I believe it was 3 times. Acuna is available in 89% of formats. On the pitching side of things, 3 starters to be mindful of. First, the veteran, Michael Walker of the Kansas City Royals. Rostered 41% of leagues, available in 59%. He's got a 2-start week next week. First, Monday the 12th of May at the Houston Astros. Sunday, May 18th against the St. Louis Cardinals. In the last 14 days, he's made 3 starts, 19 and a third innings, only 14 strikeouts. Strikeout rate is definitely low. But in those 19 and a third innings, those last 3 starts, his ERA is 1.40. His whip is 0.93, and he's picked up 2 wins. His only 2 wins on the year. On the season, 34 strikeouts in 45 and a third innings. ERA is under 3 at 2.98. Whip is at 1.15. And a better number, even the batting average against, is only 222. Walker's pitched terrific for Kansas City. I'm assuming people still don't fully trust it. But in a 2-start week, I'm willing to get him in my lineups and utilize him. Speaking of 2-start pitchers, St. Louis Cardinals' Matthew Liberatore is also rostered in 41% of leagues, available in 59%. In his last 14 days, 3 starts, 16 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, a 2.25 ERA over those last 14 days. Whip is minuscule at 0.88, and he's picked up 2 Ws. 38 strikeouts on 48 innings pitched on the season, and a 3.07 ERA, and a whip under 1. Sign me up for that at 0.95. Batting average against, even better than Michael Walker's at 214. Next 2 starts, he's got a 2-start week next week. Monday the 12th at the Philadelphia Phillies, definitely a tough start. And then Sunday the 17th at the Kansas City Royals. The only reason I have him behind Michael Walker, I like Michael Walker's 2 starts a little better than Liberatore's, but Liberatore possibly. Listen, he was a former top prospect, struggled at times, finding his stride, and only 25 years old. Speaking of young pitchers, my 3rd starting pitcher to add, A.J. Smith-Shawver of the Atlanta Braves, 23% rostered. He was highly rostered coming into the start of the season. Atlanta demoted him when Spencer Strider got healthy. They bring him back, and he's been outrageous. His last start, he went into the 8th inning throwing a no-hitter. In his last 14 games, 2 starts, 13 and a third innings, 10 strikeouts, a 1.35 ERA, and a whip better than Liberatore's at 0.75. He's won both starts. 27 strikeouts, 27 innings on the season, an even ERA of 3, and a whip of 1.37. Batting average against is only 238. Now, he starts this Saturday, the day this video gets released, against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Should be in line for nice numbers. Pittsburgh's offense is dismal this season. And then next Thursday, the 15th of May, another good matchup against the Washington Nationals. Now, if you're looking for relief help, 2 teams to be mindful of that could potentially be looking at a closer change. Well, 1 closer change, 1 a committee. First is the Chicago Cubs. Ryan Presley is pitching to a 7.62 ERA. And he's only striking out 8.1% of the batters he's facing. That is not a recipe for success for a closer. Porter Hodge would be the assumed next guy up, and he's available in 85% of Yahoo leagues. In the last 2 weeks, he's got 1 strikeout. He's only pitched 3 and a third innings over the last 2 weeks, but he has not given up an earned run. On the season, 16 strikeouts and 16 innings pitched. He does have 1 save. So if you have Ryan Presley, or you're scrounging for saves and you want to make a early move in case Presley gets removed, Porter Hodge of the Cubs, a very good Chicago Cub team, could be next in line. Arizona Diamondbacks, we know their bullpen's a mess. AJ Puck's out for a while. Justin Martinez is out. I mentioned Kevin Ginkel. Well, it seems like Shelby Miller maybe, just maybe, separating himself from the pack in that Arizona bullpen. On the season, he's got an ERA of 1.15. Over the last 2 weeks, it's 3.38 with 7 strikeouts over 5 and a third innings. He's got 18 Ks on the season in 15 and 2/3. Season ERA sits at 0.89. He's got 3 wins and a save on the season. It is listed as a closer committee, but Shelby Miller probably pitching the best out of anybody in that Arizona bullpen. Batting average against for Shelby Miller is a phenomenal number at .161. Rostered in 26% of Yahoo leagues, essentially available in 74% of formats. So to recap, my Week 7 top ads for your fantasy baseball team: hitters, Nick Kurtz of the Oakland Athletics, Jordan Beck, Colorado Rockies, Dane Meyer, Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins, Ryan O'Hearn of the Baltimore Orioles, Daniel Sheeman of the Cleveland Guardians, and Luis Angel Acuna of the New York Mets. On the pitching side of things, starters: Michael Wacha, Kansas City Royals, Matthew Liberatore of the St. Louis Cardinals, and A.J. Smith-Shawver of the Atlanta Braves. If you're looking for relief help, Porter Hodge of the Chicago Cubs and Shelby Miller of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Folks, head over to rotoballer.com, sign up for any of our premium packages. Baseball the rest of the way, your upcoming fantasy football season, whatever it is you're looking for. Use the promotional code ACES and save at checkout. Download the RotoBaller app. It's completely free, so take advantage of that. Everything you see online right there on your phone. Like and subscribe right here to the RotoBaller YouTube channel, and give me a follow on X at Aniano Fantasy. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here on RotoBaller Radio.